Hello and welcome to the Talentless Maker. This is part 2 of my M41A Pulse Rifle build, and today we're going to be doing the test fit of the grenade launcher. The original prop gun of the film was based on two real guns. It's the Thompson machine gun, the old Tommy gun, that's the top bit, and the grenade launcher was based on a Spas 12 shotgun, I believe. Might have got that a little bit mixed up, but that's what it is. So these cages and the pulp are all from the shotgun. So these are my prints. This is the whole thing. This has been designed so no glue is really needed. So these bits will be glued together, but the rest all slide and hold together quite well. So I'm going to do the test fit. This print here, I dropped on a carpeted floor, and this happened. It just snapped. Doing a little bit more investigating, it looks like on the print there's a wall there, so it's created a weak point. So let's throw that away and reprint it and throw it around. Why not? This is the reprint. Looking at it, there is a seam there which might create a weak point. So what I'm going to do, just grind out a channel on either side, fill it with super glue and some bicarbonate of soda. That will create a nice strong joint there. We'll do that later. So yes, so all the parts. So let's do a test fit. So hello, Talentless Maker here with a quick update on the progress of the grenade launcher for the M41A Pulse Rifle. So yesterday, cleaned up all the parts, made them nice and smooth. Lovely layer of primer, filler primer, to make them look. Why do parts always look so much better once they've been primed? It just looks so good. See, orange, grey. When they were primed, did a test fit, make sure everything fit, made sure that the holes in the slide and the grip matched up when they're in the body of this, and they do, and I was very happy. So I did a test fit, make sure everything was together. I was just taking it apart, ready to do the final paint. This piece, which is the back end of this, the shroud of that. Had some difficulties coming off and ended up with this. Yeah, kind of self-destructed. It's kind of cool colour in there. Yeah, so give them in parts. Tried to glue some bits together, but it just wasn't having it. Just wouldn't go back the way it was before. So printed a new one. So this was done in some leftover Amazon Basics PLA, I think, a few months ago. Just using up some old filament stock that I had, because this is basically it's just cosmetic at the back of it. It's this bit at the front that kind of holds things together a bit more. So yeah, so obviously that PLA wasn't up to snuff, so get rid of that. And then this, just gonna prep this, prime it. These two pieces and these, it's going to be painted in gunmetal with the back using these covered in black. That's inside, so you don't see much of that, but this part and the front here are going to be weathered, and this, there's a slide that goes inside there through this hole here, like this. So this is going to be painted silver against the black. It's going to look great. Do some little bit of weathering and distressing on the front here, make it look like a real part. That's today's task. Just make sure that these two pieces do fit together. I will say props to the guy who designed this. I will put the link in the description below. But it's awesome. Everything fits together so well. I was really worried that these bits wouldn't match up inside, but I did do a test fit with a couple of M3 hex screws, and they do work fine. Hello. So, ready for the weathering. All the parts have been given a lovely coat of paint. So what we're going to do is weather these parts down, do the assemble, and everything's going to look great. Yeah. Now, I've had a DM, yes, just the one, this channel is growing, asking about weathering techniques and what I use. I'm nowhere near an expert. The talentless in the talentless maker title should give you a hint on that, but I do have some talent in that area. An example of that is my previous build. Keep showing this every time, it's just really good. So all the techniques I used in weathering this are going to be used in this. So first thing I'm going to do is blacken the silver on this and then knock that black off so it looks though it's weathered. That's the first thing. Similar with this, I'm going to knock the gunmetal. I love this gunmetal paint. It's Rust-Oleum gunmetal, in case you need to go out and buy some. It gives a lovely finish on its own. That finish is amazing, but it's not going to work for this particular project. So I'm going to knock this back so it's not quite as shiny, but still that lovely grey colour. Black it. Take the black off using various techniques. The techniques, the gold scrubbing pad, that's really good, weathers really well. And then on top of that, use some isopropyl alcohol. I believe this is 99.98% pure, but there you go. And then just use that with a Q-tip to take off that, and it should give a lovely little weathering effect. And then go in with some dry brushing of silver. I like to use this Valero. It's lovely. It's made for airbrushing, but it's really good for dry brushing. And wall paint, plate metal. It's different grades of silver you can see in the bottle. This is slightly duller. This is very shiny, so I'll go with that. Just do basic parts, and this for the highlights. It works out really well, makes that part pop. So these parts here, all the edges are going to pop. Similar technique on these guards. I did rush the rattle cam job, and it's come up with some stuff here. I had a bit of a nightmare with them last night because I was rushing to paint it so I can get this completed. Some effects doesn't really matter because it's going to be weathered down, but I was a bit angry on that. So similar to this, but I'm not going to black it. Just knock the shine down with the pad. Go in with some dry brushing, maybe some black wash. Again, a Valero game wash. This is tenacious stuff, which is very good for a wash. I need to put some paper underneath that because that gets everywhere. On the handle, not much weathering going to be done on that. It's just going to be rough back. That black looks really good, so it's going to be rough back to pick out some of the highlights. See how that looks on the final weathering pass when the whole gun is complete. Might do some more on that. Wait and see. Most of this is hidden. There's not much on that. I'm going to do some weathering around here and in there, and around the muzzle. So just to let you have a look how this looks, or will look. So that really pops. So this is going to be weathered back a little bit, but not too much. It's still going to look very silver, especially against that black. And one of these edges are weathered when it gets pulled. It should work really well. And then the highlight is going to be this. This is going to be weathered to an inch of its life. So all these parts are going to be highlight, and it's going to look really good, especially around the muzzle there. And do some good weathering. So that's today's job. Get this finished, completed. Use some of my various things to get the weathering done. Assemble it. That'll be the video, hopefully. And then we can move on to the main body. Get this puppy finished by the end of the day. Cue the timeless time-lapse. That is awesome. So good, so good.